The Vinton Library contains all of the meetings and calls that you, as a user, were invited to or hosted, depending on your setup, and voice notes that you recorded. Let's have a look around all the features you can see in the Vinton Library. Let's start with the Settings cog first of all. This is where we can connect our calendar to Vinton. We can see this calendar is connected and we can adjust what we call our Vinton note taker, and also when it joins calls. Now let's go back. On the right-hand side, you'll see a list of all your video calls, phone calls, in-person meetings, voice notes and scribe calls. Everything is visible by default, but you can filter by the different types. Or you can search for the meeting you want to view. Let's look at an individual meeting view. This is for a video call. In the top left, we can see the meeting name, date and attendees. Then we can see the Ask Vinton button. This opens up our Vinton chatbot where we can ask questions about this particular meeting. Under Ask Vinton is the Copy Share link. If your admin has given permissions for public sharing, this button will appear and you can copy the link to share the recording and insights with people outside of your Salesforce org. Next, you can see the call recording and play it back directly within Salesforce. You can turn subtitles on and off and adjust the speed of playback. Here, you can also trim the media file. You can specify exactly where you want to trim, or you can choose to trim the beginning or end, or both by a number of seconds. You might use this to trim any non-work related chat. You can download the media file if your admin has set permissions for this, and you can delete the media file. This does not delete all of the text insights, just the video or audio recording. Under the recording, you can see the AI-generated meeting minutes sections, key topics mentioned and associated records. These are the Salesforce records to which this call is attached. Clicking on one of the records, we go straight to it and see any Vinton recordings related to that record, here too in the Vinton component. Returning to the Vinton Library, in the middle section you'll see the Overview tab with the full summary that you can expand or collapse. Above the summary, we can see which template was used to generate the summary. If you want to generate a summary using a different prompt template, you can reprocess it here. You can also reprocess in a different language. This is available for recordings that are less than a week old. You can copy or edit the summary if you need to. And you can also download it as a text file. Under the summary, you can see a quick view of time spent speaking. Clicking on See More Details, we go to the Time tab. The Time Spent Speaking tab shows us the percentage of the call that each person spent speaking. Underneath that, we also see the longest monologue information. The next tab takes us to Topics. We see details of each topic discussed during the call, with the percentage of the call taken up with that discussion. Next, we see detailed meeting minutes. Vinton has generated a list of sections for your call with a summary to each section, so you get a brief understanding of what was discussed. You can edit these sections. It's easy to copy them. By clicking on one, you jump to that part of the meeting. The next section is Follow-up. This is a follow-up email that Vinton has suggested based on the call. Users can copy or edit this. Users can also choose to regenerate the follow-up email with a different tone. Or if sending a chaser email, users can ask Vinton to generate a second follow-up. If you choose to generate a new email but then decide to revert, you can do so by clicking this arrow button. Next steps are Vinton's suggested actions from the meeting. You can easily create a Salesforce task from each of these, adding in the related record, due date and comments. You can edit the existing suggestions or even add new items to the list. The full transcript is provided for each call or note. You can filter the transcript by speaker. You can search within the transcript and find and replace words. You can replace individual words or all instances at once. If you edit the transcript, you can choose to regenerate insights. You can also download the transcript as a text file. Vinton's AI coaching will give your meetings a dialogue score and select moments from the call that are positive or negative. Finally, the Vinton score will score the meeting overall, using meeting best practices as a baseline. Vinton will indicate some overall observations and then some areas of improvement. Clicking on one of the areas for improvement will take you to that section of the call. At the bottom of every meeting, you'll see these insights are generated by AI. Got feedback? And you can hit a thumbs up or thumbs down to give your feedback. This enables you to provide us with any feedback on the insight so we can keep improving our services. Let's take a quick look at an in-person meeting. There's no recording for this in-person meeting, but we can see the rest of the information that Vinton has generated. The other thing to note for in-person meetings is that Vinton won't necessarily know who is speaking if there are no email addresses associated with the voice. Vinton will add speakers as person 1, person 2, but you can easily update the speaker and searching for the correct contact or lead in Salesforce. Scribe recordings also don't capture the video or audio, only the transcript and all the other insights. Let's go through the remaining buttons in the Vinton library. This upload button allows you to upload a video or audio file to Vinton and have it process the recording like any other Vinton meeting. This camera button allows you to add a meeting link and add Vinton to an existing or future meeting, even if you're not the host. The Hey Vinton button enables you to record an audio note. Vinton will automatically detect whether the audio is a single or multiple voices and will automatically choose to log it as a voice note or an in-person meeting accordingly. You can also use the Vinton mobile app to record voice notes in in-person meetings. Finally, when you select a meeting in the list, you can see some additional icons. Assign a record enables you to add that meeting to a particular account, contact or other record in Salesforce. There's also a button to reprocess your meeting and a button to get your share link. And finally, you can delete the meeting altogether. This will delete the whole meeting and insights.